Hey guys, what's up? Casual here, or James, and we are here tonight with the GP2s here on Speed Force Racing. We are here with the GP2s. Very good race last week. It was at France, and this week hopefully it can be exactly the same. We have returning to GP2, missing a week out, but returning back to GP2 for commentary is Fester. So hello.
Hello. Hello.
How are you alright there?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Fine, thanks. You looking forward to tonight?
Yeah, as always. I had a decent race here yesterday myself, so yeah.
Yeah,
It's a fun track to drive.
Yeah, it is fun. If you didn't watch Monday night's race, go and watch it. It was very good with the GP4s. A really good race. There was a few people who were there okay, but the rest of us were who did really well. That's not, I can't get words out right now. Sorry, I'm quite bad. Who did really well? There was the leader, James. Well done to him, and well done to yesterday's winner. Well done to that. So it's on to GP2 as well. Fester, do you have the championship or?
Yep, let's run through the championship standings. So in P1 is Yaram on 102 points. And in second place is Electro Dan on 73 points, so it's quite a way back. Third is Jay Bogan, fourth Golden Crimson, fifth is Laser Lord, sixth is Racer Virus. I can't see who's in P7 because my picture is really bad. It's a Ferrari. Who's in the Ferrari? Sorry about that.
7th is King David.
Oh, yep, thank you.
7th is King David.
Eighth, yeah, thanks. 8th is Dantan. 9th is Ryan Cutt. P10 is T. Jonas. P11 Rocking Kid. P12 is Langfield. P13 is Clarky Boy. 14th Run Up. 15th JB. 16th Ryan Doom. 17th CBA. 18th it's Steph. 19th F1 Fourth. And P20 is Nate.
So there we go then. Let me tell you the constructors. Let's just tell you, last time out, Yaron won. Colours, the God who's a reserve, came second. And TNR Dantan came third in that one. Into the constructors, it is Renault leading on 150 points. 143 points is Toro Rosso. McLaren are next in third. Fourth is Haas. Fifth is Mercedes. Williams is sixth. Seventh is of course Red Bull. Eighth is Sport Pacer Racing Formula One team. Ninth is Alfa Romeo, and 10th is Ferrari. So it looks like it's going to be all good tonight.
Yeah, hopefully a good race. What do you think was going to do well?
Yeah, we hope we do get a good race tonight. And get everything going. So just to tell you who I think is going to do well tonight. Maybe Yarum again. And maybe, hopefully, Jade Borgen can get that gap down. Because when we were in France, we had the scenario in France, if to all of you who wanted to know, was if Yarum won, if Jay Borgen won, he had to win, get the fastest lap, and hope Yarum did not get any points and he would be championship leader. Sadly, that did not happen, and we are here with Yarum still top of the championship. So yeah.
We'll see. Colours to God saying Yorham pole incoming. Yeah, might be. As the drivers has been told to ready up to go to the track.
Yes, they have. So everyone's here. The only person I don't recognise is Fredricus. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, he races in GP3. I think we just say Frederick.
Okay, Frederick then. Well, he must be the Toro Rosso reserve driver for this league. So
Yeah, also I think Mike Barbs is a reserve driver because he raced in GP3 yesterday also.
Okay. So yeah, let us know your comments, everyone. Who you think's going to do well and all of that. And yeah, we're going to get into qualifying. Hopefully we have sound this time. Monday we didn't have sound, and then we had sound literally like 10 minutes into qualifying. So like 5 minutes to literally, I don't know what happened. Like 5 minutes to go qualifying, when I was looking to see who invalidated their laps, I came back on and you could hear the sound of the cars. So
It's a truly strange glitch.
yes, it is. So we're just waiting for everyone to
Someone's...
go in. Yep, over to you.
Yeah. Someone saying Laser Lord is going to do well, hopefully. Ooh, get your clouds out. JB in P1 as we start to qualifying. That's probably the last time we'll see him in P1 today. No one's going to the track. What are they waiting for? Oh, I hear an engine.
Yay, we can hear engines!
I see movement in the Williams garage.
Yes, it's not James, it's not Lord JB, is it? We don't know. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, he's first out then.
Well done.
Just in front of Tijonas or Jaborgan. I don't know which one it is.
Jabogan. It's Jabogan.
No. There we go then. So we have a comment just come through from somebody called Billy O'Connor. Hello again, Billy O'Connor. You always are here. And he says, I think Jaborgan pole and Yarum second in quali. So there's his prediction for you.
Yeah. We're supposed to get rain late in the race, I'm reading as well, from some of the drivers.
Sorry about this. If you can see me doing levels, I'm just turning down my game audio because frankly it's, for me, too loud. It was on 7, it's now on 5, so it's just getting a bit quieter for all of you. it was a bit loud. I do apologise.
Shall we go on board with JB and see what he can do around the lap?
Yeah, if you want to take us
He
through
goes
it.
round the final corner to start his lap. Opens the DRS as he crosses the line. You want to spot your braking point here at just after the 100-meter board. Oh, it's a bit late at the apex. It's fine. Open the DRS down the straight. Through turn 2, which is not a corner in my world, but apparently it is. Just after the 100-meter board. Brake down to first gear to get the rotation. But JB didn't do that, but I would have. Down towards turn 4. Want to brake at almost 50 if you have big balls. Turn 5 through turn 6. Down a couple of gears. Let the car slide out through turn 7. Through turn 8. Turn 9, 10 is really difficult. You need to nail the apex here. Which JB does. Through the final corner. Oh, that's nice. Did he invalidate that actually? No, he did not. 106.8. That's a decent time on the hard tire.
But Jaborgan, a 1:48. That is proving to be a good lap there, it is. Jaborgan's off a circuit.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's just got out of the way for the people coming on starting the laps.
I think it's Yarum right behind him, so I think he just has to let Yarum pass as well, as he does.
Oh, someone's off. Oh. Oh, that was just some guys going out of the way.
Jaborgan. Laser Lord second, a 1:50. So, what do you expect the lap times to be tonight?
I think a low 104 probably, or maybe mid 104. Seeing the conditions, Because yesterday I think the pole time was 1:04.5, and we had perfect conditions in qualifying. It was sunny.
Yeah, I think it was in GP4. It was a 1:04.8 was pole position lap. So
Yeah.
anything can happen. As a few cars are making their way into the pits already, deciding that they've done enough on their laps and all of that. We do have people who are just starting laps. We'll head to them now. We'll look at Ryan Cutt as he's about to finish his lap. Apparently he's got a bit of internet problems.
Yeah, he's a bit laggy.
As people were saying, but I'll keep an eye on him as he heads to the line now. Let's know your predictions for pole, second and third, and who you think's going to win the race. But cut to the line. Go 7 for 160 on the mediums. Good lap from Crimson on the hard, 159. So the hards are slow, it looks like.
Electrodan coming through the final corner. Finish off a lap on the medium tire. It wasn't validated, so never mind, sorry.
Here comes, well, Clarky Boy just starting his lap, so we'll see how he does on his lap.
Yaram coming through towards turn 9. Oh, he actually pits, never mind. There should be a sign for when someone is on an in lap.
There should be. Oh, he hits the wall, hits the board. But let's look at Clarky Boy then. Let's go on board. Sorry for still loads of black things. I have a different league that are doing a massive practice tonight. I can't believe it. They're doing a 2 30-minute practice sessions tonight. So,
oof.
To get themselves ready for next round. So. For Monday night racing, so that's why if you see any black boxes, they're just getting ready for that. But here comes Clarky Boy across the line, goes 8. Not bad.
Clarky Boy must have gotten a really nice tow from Nate there.
Yeah, not bad at all. I don't think Clarky Boy, is he still going on a lap? Is he going to go for a better lap here?
Yeah, looks like it. He's munching on his ERS here. I think that yeah, now he backs off. This is quite interesting because since the lap is so short, you can actually get 4 runs in if you're really quick.
You can,
as opposed to usually getting in 3.
Yeah, it's when we were talking about on Monday night, and I know this probably doesn't affect you. It probably may have happened in your league. I don't know if it happened in GP3 yesterday because I didn't really watch because sadly I'm busy on a Tuesday night, so I can't watch. I'd love to watch, but I can't. Sorry. And basically in GP4, it was like we had like 10 seconds to go, and then we just saw like a melee of like 12 cars all cross, like 8 or 9 cars all cross the line at the same time, trying to get their laps to start their laps. It's like F1 all over again.
Yeah, it's like qualifying in Monza.
But it's staying the same. But the GP3 driver, who is Frederick, what a lap! Up in second at the moment.
Yeah, well done from him. He actually got pole and the win yesterday, so I suppose he will be quick today. Actually, even quicker probably.
Yes. Anyone out on a lap who's just starting a lap or finishing laps? Let's have a look. Anyone? CBA? Where's CBA doing?
4th is on a lap, but no, because he invalidated his last one.
Okay, he's on his lap now, but look at that. Lace Law just goes quicker. A 1:4.83 compared to a 1:4.85. He knows what to do. He knows how to get quicker there. He does on them tyres, and he knows how to get faster. There he does.
So the top 3 is within 600ths of a second.
They are, but just to say,
the times are usually quite tight here.
Just to say that it's, as King David now goes quicker, that from 1st to 8th is 0.6 and less than a second in it. And I know we normally don't say how quick people are around here, as Electro Dan now goes on to a lap, and TNR Dantan's about to start a lap. In a minute he will. He's just going through some traffic. It is Would you? Okay, I'm not. I know you were in the league. I know you're in GP3, so I don't know if you're going to say this. Do you think this is the most competitive league we have in SFR, or do you think GP3 is the most competitive? Or
I think all four divisions is very competitive, to be honest.
we have a yellow flag out in sector 2, and that was just a William. That was just JB there letting his teammate get past and go away. So nice for JB there to do that. Let's have a look and see who is doing what at the moment. We'll just put we'll put the times that they're on now. So everyone pretty much is out on softs except Golden Crimson, who is out on the hards. Lord JB on the mediums, so is Yarum, and that is it. Everyone else is on softs. As here he comes then, Electro Dan out the last corner now. Is it going to be a quick lap this one? A 147, a 147.
Well done.
Goes second, but King David still got.
King David has put a 104.6.
Yes, he has. Now let's have a look briefly at last night's. We're going to look at last night's briefly, just to see what happened. What happened at? Well, that's a different way. So that was Division 4. That was GP4 with Podge. But that was awful. Don't want to talk about that again, Podge.
Does Podge don't want to talk about the Monday's race?
No, I don't think it does. No, he was really chill about it. Podge. He was just like, oh yeah, I crashed. There's nothing I can do. I just accidentally hit into the side of a car. I just have to come back next time. So he was really good about it, and I really appreciate Podge for that. He's a nice guy, Podge. So
yeah, it's a cool, calm, collected Swede.
Yeah, he is. He says how he sees it. He's like, yeah, I tapped a car hit me off, but I'm back. I'll be back in a couple of weeks' time to do well. So there's nothing really to say. But yeah, back to what we were saying. So
Sorry, Rocking Kid coming through the final corner. Looking like a quick lap. 104.9. P7.
So we're gonna go with what happened yesterday. We are just to see who got pole yesterday. Did you get pole yesterday?
No, Frederick has got pole yesterday.
So it's a 145. We're hopefully going to beat a 145 today because with GP2.
Yeah, we should.
I'm not saying anything about GP.
Actually,
sorry.
I think the conditions will play a part of it actually. Since it was sunny in our qualifying yesterday, the track gets a little bit quicker.
Yeah, it does. I still think we would like to see a quicker lap from some of the drivers who are still waiting to do something. JB's on a lap at the moment. He's heading around. I don't know if it's actually a lap or if JB's just coming into the pits. Yeah, he's coming into the pits, so he decides that lap wasn't a lap. But a good try there from JB. Still got two cars out on laps.
Yeah. CBA on a lap.
Yeah, we still.
As you've disappeared.
We're back. Sorry, mate. We're back. I totally apologise to everyone who saw the disconnection thing on the screen. My controller disconnected. I thought it was charged fully, but apparently it wasn't.
Okay. As CBA coming through the last corner and getting a tow of his teammate, I believe. Yeah, he got a massive tow. Well done. Goes P7. Fourth goes P14. He won't be happy with that, but...
Here comes Dantan. Out last corner. To the line he comes. A 159. Not bad. The CBA gets a 5-second penalty for hitting F1 far.
5 place penalty even.
Sorry, 5 place, sorry, not 5 seconds. What am I saying? I don't know. There's Laser Lord, a 114.62. So goes pole position for now, but the lap times I think will crumble. As everyone now will probably come out, do this lap. Some of them will do a lap now, coming back into the pits, then with 2 minutes to go, come back out and do another lap. You have enough time just, I would say, to do that.
Yeah, you can leave the pits with like 1.5 minutes to go and still make it around.
Yeah, Xander just said Dantan on pole, so he thinks that the Dantan will get pole position today. Well, coming from the lap he had, where he had a little bit of traffic and not much traffic, I can see where you're coming from. But Dantan now comes into the pits, so Dantan decides that he's done enough. Who do you think then, with these last couple of runs, who do you think's going to get pole from these runs now?
I think Electro Dan is looking good. Just coming to turn 3 now. Opens the DRS. As Dantan has left the session. Hopefully he can join back.
Yeah, we don't know what that is. We don't know if that's internet problems or if that's just he doesn't want to race to be here anymore. I think it just means internet problems. It just probably will be, as we know. As here comes, as he joins back straight away, it was internet problems. Then to Jonas, into the last corner, across the line he comes. A 1.54 puts him 14th, so he improves from his 19th to 14th, which is really good to see on his lap. There it is.
As Electrodan pits, I think he invalidated his lap.
There. If you are wondering when drivers will come back out if you see loads in the pits, well, this lap is about a 1.6, right? And on an out lap, you can probably do it in about 1.12. Is that right?
Yeah.
So you need to be out with about 1.20, 1.30 to go, and then you can get your lap in and you can secure a lap. That's what I would say.
Yeah, if you exit the pits with like 1.5 minutes to go, you can have a decent out lap. You don't have to push.
No. But yeah, we're just going to tell you something that's here, just to give you the idea, because I'm going to tell you if I can find the piece of thing. So if you don't have a front wing damage today, right? So if you don't have front wing damage in the races, Golden Crimson goes a 149, improves by 0.059 of a second. So not that much, but still improves and pops from 11th to that position he's in. There he does. Oh, he pops up from 12th to 10th. So around here, by the way, it is a 22-second pit stop.
Yeah, quite a short pit lane
Today. So when you hit that pit lane limiter to your pit box to out the pit lane to off the pit lane limiter is 22 seconds. Okay. With a front wing, you're looking about 26 nearly 26 seconds. So
yeah. Not sure what Brayley is doing at the moment.
Oh, what's happened there?
I don't know, it's been going slow, I think. Oh, he's retired from the session, okay.
Let's see, everyone else is now out, so loads of people are out on out laps. This is going to be tight if they can actually get their laps done. It won't be tight for Frederick. He's at the last corner, so he's got plenty of time to cross and start his last lap with Yarum right in front of him, so he'll get a tow from Yarum, he will. And it's a bit, I'm personally a bit disappointed with Yarum. Is he waiting till the last seconds to do a lap, or do you think that's his fastest lap he can do and he's going to stay in that lap in 20th?
No, I don't think it's his fastest lap. Half a second up in the first sector.
He is, but if that's the case, he's half a second. You look at this, Yarum, at the moment, the only thing I think he can get to is about he can only get to maximum top 15 at the moment if it's staying as it is with pace. I just don't think he can do it, but still got plenty of time though. As Dantan, people are saying he should be quick. Jaborgan, they think should be quick today, so it doesn't really matter.
2.7 seconds up.
Oh yeah, definitely there. Definitely going to get a pole here. He is with this lap. We'll see what Jaborgan will then do if they're behind him. I don't know if they are, but
he needs another second in the final sector. Coming through the final corner, let's see what he can do.
Here he comes across the line.
Is it going to be a good lap?
Oh, what a lap! What a lap! A 1.43. Unbelievable! Absolutely brilliant that is there.
He just smacked that in at the end.
He smashed it there. Let's go to Jaborgan. No, he's into the pits. Wow, he's going to start 8. Minimum.
King David goes P2.
P8 at the moment, as we're looking now at
Ryan Cut pits.
The last car on track then is Nate. We're going to look at his lap. and just see where he decides to finish as he comes to the line now. He doesn't improve. Well, no, he doesn't. He's 1 second off his fastest time there, Nate. But it is then. So there you go then. We said it here first. It is Yarham leading from King David from Laser Lord. Wow, what a qualifying.
Yeah, well
that
done
was.
from Yaron there. Because, oh, Jesus.
What a qualifying.
Because actually leaving it that late in the session to actually get a lap in is quite ballsy.
Yes, it is. But he knew what he was doing, though. I don't. I think he did know what he was doing.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
If he didn't know what he was doing, then that's kind of annoying. But you know. But it is finished then, as we say. Yarham leading with a 1:4.397. Second is King David, 0.042 behind. Then it's Laser Lord third, fourth Ryan Cut, fifth Electro Dan, sixth Frederick, seventh Clarky Boy, eighth to Jonas. Jaborgan. Mike is 9th, 10th is CBA, Rockin' Kid 11th, 12th Golden Crimson, Brayley is 13th, Ryan Van Doom 14th, TNR Langfout is 15th, and JB is 16th. We'll get the others that we did not have in a second. But yeah, any predictions?
Yeah, I think Yarham's looking good.
Okay then.
Not much of a prediction, to be honest, but yeah.
Okay then, yeah. So if anyone has predictions today on what you think from qualifying, then you can put it in the chat. Oh, we have already got a comment saying Farf for the win. Did I?
Yeah,
I don't think I said it.
You never know.
Oh, well, you don't know. So well, thank you there, Mark, for that one, Mark Smith, for saying that. Billy. So yeah.
So we're supposed to have rain late in the race, so we'll see how that pans out. So maybe actually starting on a harder tire, like mediums or hards even, to go to the rain period without a stop. Could be something.
It could.
So we start the formation lap.
Yeah, so 17th is to Jonas, 18th is Dantan, Farum, 19th is Farf, and 20th is Nate. We have another comment come through saying King David the win and Yarham second from Billy O'Connor this time, so he's decided to change his mind on what he said earlier, so, or maybe gone for different in race. I can't remember what he said, but anyway, that's enough about that. So then, just to give you some tyres, updates on tyres, everyone except Golden Crimson, Ryan Van Doom, to Jonas, Dantan, Farf, and Nate are all rocking softs. Golden Crimson, Farf, Nate are rocking the mediums, and Dantan and Jaborgan and Ryan Van Doom. Sorry, Dantan to Jonas and Ryan Van Doom are rocking the hards. Is that right? Yes.
Yep. Yeah. So clearly trying to get to the rain period.
Yes. I don't know when the rain will be. It's a long race. It's 36 laps, so you can do the maths. There's somehow you'll find out how many it is. I'll do the maths now for you actually, because that makes perfect sense. Let me just give me a second, because
What are you doing the maths on?
I know the maths anyway, but you know.
As they line up on the grid.
Yep, they do. Let me just quickly do this for you. So the race is going to be about 50 minutes.
Yeah, 45.
45 to 50 minutes we're going to say here. Here we go then into your start of the race. Then we're going to get as minimum as possible, so not much on the screen as possible. As 2 red lights now, come on, now 3, now 4, now 5. And they're holding up for quite a long time, but we're green at the moment as King David gets a great start. There he does. Yarham bogs down a little bit there, but gets second now. He does down in the midfield. There's a battle in the midfield.
Contact in the middle.
And there's, oh my goodness me, look in the midfield there, you can see them all.
Oh, we have a big crash! Big crash! Golden Crimson is out.
Has
He's come together with Clarky Boy, I think.
Clarky Boy's there,
Boy has lost
CBA's
his
out.
fights.
CBA is out of the race, we don't know why. Can't tell you why, but CBA is out of the race as well. As we look further down the order there, we do a side-by-side of the two racing points. Go side by side. We head back up to the front of the field here. Oh, we're supposed to head back up to the front of the field there. I do apologise if we didn't head up to the front of the field there, as we now head back up to the front, and it's still the same at the front of the field. Here it is. Electro Dan has got up to fourth. Oh, I think he started fourth, so well done to him there. Ryan cut up as well, and so is Fredericks is down, and Jaborgan is up a position as well. So just to tell you, it is after one lap of racing, it's King David first, Yarm second, and Laser Lord fourth. Third, sorry, and yeah.
Contact there between Farth and Nate. Farth wanted to go to the pit lane, and Nate dived down the inside. So Nate has made a stonking start from P20 up to P10 already after lap 1.
Clarky Boy in the pits. Now, what they're going to go on to, because we know, and we're going to say this again, that it is going to rain in this race. It could be about lap 30 we get the rain. So...
Oh, Mike Bartz is going to get held for an absolute age here. He's coming to the pit straight after his teammate. Both of them have lost their front wing on the first lap.
So here we go. He now is being taken out. Where's your leader on all of this, though? This could put this into perspective. Leader is now heading out to the third to last corner. So he could... He won't be near Mike, but I think in a couple of laps he might lap him. But you never know.
Yeah. King David is taking lead. I don't know if we caught that, but
there he does. Everyone, welcome to all of you who are watching.
As DRS is now enabled.
Yes, it is.
We're gonna have a bit of a DRS train here down to Rocking Kid, all within a second of each other.
Side by side they go.
Laser Lord on your arm.
Well, yes, I'm just looking from Electro Dan's perspective. Here we are. It's a great perspective because he's right behind them. Laser Lord tried to get past Yarm and could not do it. And Electro Dan has closed right up here. He has. We're going to stay on board with him just to see if this battle how his battle pans out. I like to do. I like F1 when they used to do it in proper F1, where they had the car behind the two battling front. They had the camera view of him. Never do that anymore. But Electro Dan's got really close to the back of Laser Lord here, and it looks like he could get it. This is the closest battle on circuit. It's not actually anymore because I now can see that Langfeld has got right on the back of Dantan. They're side by side as well, and can he get through into the second to last corner? It's going to be a tricky move if he can do it.
Oh, he can't do it. And here comes JB. Trying to make a move. Dantan is going to be a bit of a sitting duck here without DRS. JB goes down the inside. Can he keep it?
You keep an eye on that.
Side by side they go.
Nate
up towards turn 3.
Nate has just got past Ryan Van Doom in front. Ryan Van Doom closes the door and says thank you much, I'll get back through. And JB has just got past as well. So as we've had 3 laps now, we're going to ask you the question, how do you assess this start of this race?
Ooh, hectic.
As Dantan and JB are still side by side? Over to you for that.
Dantan trying to go around the outside there, but it didn't quite pull it off. I think JB has to move down now. Oh, Langfield's off. Langfield's off. Oh, he touches the wall. He loses a bit of front wing.
We've got comments coming in. I'm sorry, I don't have my YouTube up, so I can't read the comments. Yarum called it. Yeah, got unlucky.
As Mike Barnes is out in Sector 1.
He is. I don't really know what happened. I didn't really see it, so I'm just going to say nothing about it, really. There's a massive train. Ryan Van Doom, so it's Ryan Van Doom, Nate, JB, to Jonas and Dantan, all in that little train, as they're side by
As
side.
Dantan goes wide.
And Nate has just got past Ryan Van Doom. He says thank you very much and gets the position done. Can
JB.
wouldn't have tried it in that corner because it never worked, but he's done a great job there.
I wasn't so sure either, but he pulled off. Well done.
As we know, don't think that corner's a good place to overtake. But GP4 proved me wrong. There was 5 overtakes in that corner in the race, so I think you can overtake.
JB's looking racy here today, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he's going to get some decent points today. He did get some decent points in GP4 for the reserves. I think he came 6th in that race, so did really well. And here he goes on Nate down the straight here. He pulls to the inside line, and is he? No, he doesn't make it stick.
No.
But any second now he will get past because we know JB. He's a great racer, JB. And all of us here. Sorry.
I have to say, what I found yesterday that it's. Ooh, contact!
Oh, Dantan is sitting duck, and Dantan's going to get the positions here. He is. He's going to take all of them on. Dantan is here as we have I think it's Tejonas just went off a little bit in the background. Yeah, he did. He hit the wall. Tejonas did, but that's JB's.
Oh, more contact. Oh no.
You didn't do it.
As I can see that JB now has some damage on his front wing.
Oh no. If you know, you know. If you know what I was referencing, you know.
Yeah, into the barrier.
Yeah. Oh no. Can't do that.
Can't do no.
Can't do it, but you know, got a bit as Dantan. Electro Dan's in the pit, so he's coming in pretty early.
Ooh, that's very early.
If you had the softs right, what laps do you think you would come in for them? If you started on
lap 16-ish. I went to lap 16 yesterday. Actually, I was the last one to stop, I think.
On the softs.
Yeah.
Because people, when I've raced on here in a couple of leagues. I've commentated on a couple of leagues around here, and they've all come in around lap 8, 9, and I'm like, that's a bit. That's good. In GP4 they did around lap 8. They came in, some of them. As side by side they go again, and will Nate get back through on Dan?
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's quite an easy one-stop.
And he does.
Soft to medium.
Oh, but he doesn't. He goes wide on the grass, and Dantan gets back through. Does he though? Yes, he does. Gets through. Past the Verstappen grandstand, where all the Verstappen fans are here today, because they already know he's got driver of the day, so no need to care about anything else. They already know that. Gap's gone down though to the lead. We'll keep an eye on that.
JB decides to pit. Ooh, he almost has a crash in the pit lane with Ryan Van Doom. No, sorry, Rocking Kid. Almost had a spin or something.
Side by side they go into corner 3. And he's not done it. I thought Yarum had got through. That is not what you want to see. Let's go on board with Yarum and have a look then as he tries down the outside. Do you want to?
Ryan Cut is trying to... Oh, sorry. I was just looking at Ryan Cut, who was trying to make a move on J. Bogan. Yarum looking like the quicker driver here at the moment.
I don't know with Yarum. It's 50-50 with Yarum. Because what I've seen with Yarum, I don't think he did round 1. I think he's done every single round since. He looked really quick, and then he just petered off. If that makes sense.
Mhm.
He looked quick, and then he didn't do too well in races, and now suddenly he's looked quick again. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
anyway,
he's quick. Jay Bogan's in the pits.
Side by side he goes. Will he get the lead? He's got the lead, but because he goes wide, he loses the lead back to King David. A little bit disappointed there we are that he's not going to get that move done. We hoped he would, but he hasn't. If anyone knows what lap the rain's coming, then you can please let us know. If you know when the rain's coming. If you can do anything to tell us, that'd be good. As Farf gets a 3-second penalty for some kind of collision or something. As Ryan Van Doom and Electro Dan are together. And Electro Dan gets past. Good move.
Oh, we have a yellow flag in sector 3.
Yes, I'm just trying to see where it is.
Oh, it's Yaram going slowly. No, Frederick is going slower. Sorry.
Will
He
Frederick
must have had an off.
Will Frederick come into the
Laser
pits?
Lord
Yes, he will.
coming into the pits.
Yaram
as well. No, not Yaram. Frederikas is lost the front wing.
Yaram side by side they go. Oh, Frederick speeds in the pits. Yarm's in the lead. Yarm's in the lead. The Grand Prix. Well done, Yarm. He's made their move stick really nicely, but he goes wide.
He goes wide.
And they touch. Typical.
Yeah.
I like.
No damage though, I think.
What I've got to say about this league, not this league, this track, is I like this circuit, right? I like it as a circuit. I just can't race around it. That's the honest opinion I've got. I did a league a couple of weeks ago. I did 4 laps of the race, and then and then sadly somebody punted me out. So can't do this circuit, to tell you. To be honest with you, it was Ryan Cutt and Jay Borgen are together. There's a train now between Electro Dan, Ryan Van Doom, Ryan Cutt, and Jay Borgen. So there's a. Oh, we have a car off. In. He looked there. I thought he was going to go into the pits there, but didn't. But we have a battle. You can see the train of cars. The 4 of them.
Yeah. On board with Laser Lord.
But before we do, the battle for the lead's gone back to one. It was 0.1 a second ago. It's now up again to 0.4. So this gap, I bet it's just going to be for the battle for these two for today's race win. I think it's just going to be these two.
Yeah, it's looking like it, doesn't it?
With the hot. Sorry.
I was just going to say that it's quite easy to follow someone because the 60% overlap is DRS. So it's easy to stay within a second. As long as you have a good car in sector 2, you can stay with anyone probably.
If you're thinking about it, I think it's corner 5 or 4, corner 4. It was getting darker in corner 4, so maybe in a couple of we might get some rain soon.
Yeah, you never know. The rain could be a bit unpredictable on this game.
As it looks dark in that corner as well, but then the rest of the circuit looks fine. As King David now gets penalty, so it doesn't matter anymore what these two do. They're battling now for position.
Yep, they do.
Jaborkan gets fastest lap of 1:78. We'll head back to a battle further down the field in a second. Shall we do it now? Electro Dan and Nate
is trying to get past T. Jonas.
Nate's just been overtaken by Electro Dan. We just saw the end of it as Electro Dan got his back of his car in front. So good job there.
Here goes Frederikas on T. Jonas towards turn 3.
Let's have a look. Has he done it? Yes, he has. Or has he? He has.
Let's see if T. Jonas can get back on him with DRS. Oh, it doesn't look like it. No. Frederick has got really good exit out of turn 3.
Oh, got the lead. The lead has changed. The lead has changed because Yarm's in the pits. So Yarm thinks he can only do 11 laps on them tyres, and King David thinks no, I can go longer. I can go maybe 12, 13 laps. Because when I raced around here, I'd actually finished the race. I only managed 7 laps. I only did 8 laps on the softs. So is that good?
What did you do? 2-stop?
Is that good or not? I went on from softs to hards and tried to go all the way to the end on the hards, but then didn't manage it, and then had to come in with I had to come in on lap 30 and change my hards to some softs again, which didn't think there was like 14 of us racing, and I finished 12th, so it wasn't good, but still finished.
Oh, Ryan cut down inside of Jay Bogan, the big bit of contact. Yoram has come out in this train of cars here, which is not what he would have wanted. But he's on the soft tire again, so I'm guessing he's feeling that he can take those until the rain comes.
Well, if there's rain. Now we know there is rain.
If there's rain, yeah. Otherwise he's going to need to stop again.
I think we know there's rain, but we're just curious to know when it is.
Here Yarm goes on Laser Lord. Ooh, it's actually lost out to Laser Lord and with the virtue of the undercut.
Quick lap, that was quick sector start by side they go, and Electro can't make it through, and Electro Dan can't make it through past TNR Dantan, or can he? He can.
Oh, here he goes. Well done, nice move. Up to P2.
There he is. What else do we have to say? Side by side with Yarm, and he gets past Ryan Cut pretty easily, and no trouble there. What do you? So if they said the rain's going to be at the end of the race, as you can see in the sky, the clouds are coming over.
Yeah, it's looking like it's getting a bit darker.
When do you think the rain will come then? If they say it's near the end, what lap are you predicting rain there?
Around lap 28, I'm predicting.
Lap 28.
I obviously have no idea. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, we'll keep our predictions in there. I'm saying about lap 20. So there we go. That we're locking them in. Whoever gets it right, well done. Good person. Into Yarm's just over. I don't know if Yarm.
Sorry.
That was an easy move there.
Yeah,
for Yarm.
I don't know. It's a dangerous game this playing if the rain decides not to come. Because then he needs to pit again, and then he's going to fall quite a way back.
But you can see the clouds are coming over. They are thickening. The clouds are overhead. So
yeah, they are.
Something must be coming. It might not be even rain. It might be overcast, but something may be coming. It's
King David pits.
Yes. Jaborgan should not have let Yarm pass because they're battling for championship points, and I think Jaborgan knows as he was a second ago side by side with Ryan Cut that he's lost the championship. Not the championship completely. He knows that today he probably won't get the championship today because he knows that Yarm's quicker than him around here. But as you head up,
JB about to get lapped.
Is he?
No, it's Electro Dan. Oh, sorry, my mistake.
Into the lead goes Electro Dan. That's the first time I've seen in any of these leagues that Williams is leading. Hallelujah. Yeah, as Dantan side by side with Yarm, and he doesn't take any notice, and Yarm slides straight through. So from, just to tell you, 12th, Yarm is now back into the lead. So what a pit stop strategy Yarm's had.
Yeah.
Just to give
back
you
in P2 at least.
So Dantan up 15 positions, Nate up 12, Far up 8, and the biggest loser is Clarky Boy down. How many positions is that? Is it 9?
Yeah, it might be.
I'm going to say 9. I'm not totally sure. Yeah, it's 9 positions. So there it is. But here he goes then. Does Electro Dan? Oh, sorry, not Yarm. Electro Dan will keep the inside line though, but he's too late. Yarm's passed.
Well, we might get back on him there then.
Oh, we have a spin.
There's a bit of spin.
And it's Dantan. Somebody whoever predicted him in the comments, you've jinxed him. Shame on you.
Jay Bogan tries to go around the outside of King David. See if he can hold it around. King David on much fresher tires actually, so. Oh, Jay Bogan loses a bit of front wing there. They better made a bit of contact.
Yes, so there you go. They're telling you all the pit stops. So the only people who haven't done pit stops yet, just to tell you as well, Vesta, is Jonas, Nate, Dantan, Ryan Van Doom, and that is it. They're the only 4 who've not pitted this race. Everyone else has pitted.
Yeah, so it's so clearly they're putting on hard tires and trying to go till the rain comes doesn't really work.
I think it will. But give or take a bit, I would say on this. It's looking good though. as we have a little break in the race. I do believe
Do
the
you
rain.
think Joram needs to pit again before the rain?
No.
Okay.
Do you?
Yeah, maybe. Depends on when the rain comes.
Because Yarum did manage only 12 laps on his tyres, so there was something clearly there that he thought was wrong. That wasn't. Where is JB on circuit compared to the leader?
JB is coming through the final corner right now,
JB
and
crosses the
Joram
line
is coming through the
now.
final corner now.
Now, so JB's about maybe 7 seconds ahead of the leader, ahead of first. As Ryan Cut pits. Is he coming on to wet? Is he? Have people put wet strategies on? Do you think, or do you think the ones who did slow lap times just put wet strategies on, or what?
No, I think they were just kind of a bit slow. Maybe didn't get a proper lap in. Jay Bogan is in the pits as well.
Is he out? He's he's made that bit of mistake there in that pit stop, but Dantan right behind Nate now. Sorry.
Yep, going down the inside. Gets the move done. If he can slow it down, he can.
Oh, look at this. So if you go on board with Dantan, sorry, quickly I'll say this. The clouds are over the circuit now. It's an overcast race now.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if that means rain in a couple of laps, or if that means rain will be this lap, or what, we do not know. Yarum starts lap 20, so if it does rain, I'm spot on. But what do you think, though? What do you think it will be? Because this is the thing I've got to ask. Do you think it will be enough for inters, or enough rain to keep the dry tyres?
It'll probably be enough for inters. Maybe it'll be a bit of a crossover. We'll see.
Because that is my worry on this. Somebody in the chat puts go TNR, so that's good to see. Yep, TNR boys doing their bit today in 5th, 10th, and all the way down in 14th and 12th. So showing you how they are.
Yeah, TNR is everywhere these days.
Yep, we do have a TMC as well, and we don't have any SFRs in here, which is a surprise. I think people change their names, I know, but there was a stage in this season where somebody was called SFR something, SFR Blues and all like that. So yeah.
Yeah, we have Blues, Racing Polish, Lee now.
Here he goes. What can King David do on Laser Lord? Side by side.
Past.
Yep, flies past and gets the move done pretty quickly. We'll head down to Ryan. We'll head down to Ryan Cutt because he's behind. He's got Juborgan behind. Juborgan behind, just at the fastest lap as well. So, but he's on his teammate now. To Jonas, side by side they go, and Cutt is now, if he stays there, gets a point. Ryan Cutt gets a point. That's not what I hear very often, but Ryan Cutt will get a point. I'm not too sure actually. I might be making some stuff up today. God, I am awful today, but you know, I'm not with it at all. Where's Ryan Cutt in the championship actually? Let me just have a look. Yeah, it will be a first point. We'll be first point since Monaco. That's going to be something to be proud of for him. He got a podium in Monaco, and then since then he's just had no points, which a bit unfortunate for him, really. It is, but
yeah, that's too bad.
We'll keep an eye on the leader and see what happens if the rain comes, when it does, and just general stuff like that. Oh. The only car...
Jonas lets his teammate through.
Just to say that Dantan's the only car on my screen that has the... What do you call it? The rev glitch.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But everyone else is fine.
So it's just full throttle revving all the time?
Yes. Side by side they go, and he's up to 9th. Wow, he's going to get 2 points. Crazy. Oh! He goes on two wheels. Oh god, that's not good for Farf. But he gets a point in the release, he will, but side by side they go, and Ryan Van Doom's been overtaken by Frederick.
Behind him comes Jay Bogan, though. He's really quick at the moment.
He needs some points today, or else his championship's not going out the window, but going further and further away from him.
Yeah.
At this point, if you want to know, I'm just going to tell everyone, I'm not reading the comments at the moment, but you can leave a driver of the days, by the way, about that 33, we'll say that, but he's third in the championship, right?
Can say, and then I will say, and that will be the end of it.
He's 33 points behind the leader, right?
Yeah.
He at least needs a point today, just to say I'm 32. I need to. He still needs points today. As he gets a point now, because Farf is being overtaken by him. But he goes wide though, and Farf now trying to get the inside line to get up into corner 2. They touch, but no front wing damage there with Jay Borgen there. Gets through, so with no DRS he makes another good move, but goes wide again, and Farf is back through. And just to tell you, it's overcast at the moment, no rain at the moment, forecast, no rain, just to say the forecast, the map that I've seen, that I've just gone down to the pit lane, and the forecast map says that there is rain coming, so... Yeah.
So Lace Lord staying with King David here in P4. Doing sort of what I said earlier, that it's quite easy to follow someone in the DRS. As he was overtaken by King David, but he's managed to stay with him.
I know you didn't just see that, but we had minor positions, which is Clarky Boy, Langfeld, and Brayley. They were 3 wide into corner 4. Don't think that was going to happen, but they tried it. So fair play to them. I'm going to say that now. But yeah, do you think Lace Lord can get past King David then? He's keeping that gap pretty comfortably.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to hang on to kind of get pulled along with King David, because King David is catching Electro Dan.
Let's just check what Electro Dan's last couple of points have been, because let's have a look. So in Monaco he had a 20, he had a win. Then in Canada he had a DNF, and last time out he came 8th. Sorry, he came 9th last time out. So he's second in the championship, so he's keeping that battle on there. He is 4th. Yarwood say, I'm still here, and I want this seat for next year. Probably down on Williams, but you know, probably another car, but I want a seat next year. Does anyone want to see a Williams these days? I'm sorry to
even Robert Kubica doesn't want a Williams seat these days.
He pulled himself out.
Yeah, that's what they say. At least we'll see if that's true.
He did a press conference, right? Was it this round just gone? So what was that in F1?
Yeah, Singapore.
Just before Singapore, they said, "So Robert, what's happening next year with you?" Because they found out that Perez was Grosjean was staying with Haas, and he was like,
"It's raining."
Rain
has just started to
come down.
Not
on my screen. It's not on my screen. Now it's not. Still not on my screen.
Oh, it's quite heavy actually. I think the transition will be quite quick.
It's not on my screen. Now it's raining on my screen. So we've got rain now. So I was a bit later getting rain than usual. But no. So they talked to him, and he pretty much said to the crews, before we do that, King David slides. Will he slide past? He does quick and easy. Past Electro down there he goes, and says thank you very much.
He does a Rosberg.
Yeah, so he Kubica, if you want to know what the press conference said, he's pretty much said to them, to the people as
Ryan Van Doom straight into the pits for Inters.
Wow, that's a surprise. Now this is not wet enough for Inters, surely not.
No, I think also since the lap is so short, I think you lose more by pitting too early. DRS disabled already. Wow, that was quick. So it's already wet enough. So maybe Ryan Van Doom has done a master stroke here.
Jaborgen's in! So Jaborgen's done it as well. Wow, this is going to be a quick one. But yeah, let me finish what I was saying, because this has just made no sense. So basically, Kubica was in the press conference. They asked him the question, have you got a seat next year? He said, no, I haven't got a seat next year. I'm looking for other seats and other things. basically, I don't want to race for Williams next year because, or it's something that he doesn't want to. He was basically saying, I don't think it's right for me to race for Williams next year, right? And basically, then they said, I'm going to keep it going.
Oh, they're on wets. Sorry to interrupt you, but they're on wets. Yaramis is on the wet tire, on the extreme wet tire. King David as well, Laser Lord on the inters, Electro Dan on the inters, TNR Dan on the inters. So is it going to be heavy rain?
You never know. But, yeah, so he said that.
Very heavy.
And then there was reports after he said the press conference that he might be doing Formula E next year.
I heard something about DTM as well.
Yes, and or DTM. So it was, there was two we could do, DTM or that. Let's see what the leaders get then. Ryan Cutt leaves the session, so Ryan Cutt must have some internet problems. He did
we saw him lagging earlier qualifying.
He did, if you want to know, have one little circle before we started the whole session, so I don't know. Into the pits comes Tijonas for the second. Is that the third time for Tijonas? No, it's the first. And he goes onto the wets as well, so something we don't know, that it could get really wet. But you did just see then a little bit of a slide from King David, so...
Yeah, Laser Lord looking quicker than King David here at the moment. This might change because it's raining very heavily. But at the moment, Laser Lord is much quicker. He's trying to go through for the move. Down the pit straight. Goes to the outside of turn 1. Can he hold it around? Oh, it seems like he can. Well, wow, what a move. Laser Lord on a charge here.
Yarman's right behind JB, so JB here may be lapped. It's a bit unfortunate to see the JB lapped. We all like JB and we all want JB to do well, but sadly he may be lapped. Which is not what we want to see from JB. We don't want to see JB lapped. Nobody wants to see JB lapped, but he will be, probably. Most definitely lapped. But Yarm into corners. Yarm's going quite slowly. I'm just going to put his telemetry on and just show you, look, he's going into corners about in gear 2 and out the corner now he goes out in gear 3 and 4, so maybe he's not happy with the wets.
Laser Lord has gained about 2 seconds in one sector.
He put wets on because he knew there was going to be rain for the whole time, and he thought maybe I can keep the wets on and do well. But you just saw in that corner there, I don't know if it's lag or not for me, but he slid around the corner. He was sliding, so... Yeah,
you can see that also JB has pulled away.
As King David now has just been overtaken by Electro Dan, and Jaborgan has closed the... Jaborgan here looks quick as well, so maybe he can do something. We have Ryan Cutt's left session again, a bit of internet issue, so Ryan Cutt probably will just drop down the order.
Here goes Laser Lord on Yoram for the lead. Towards turn 3. Round the outside. Can he hold around the outside of Yoram? He can. Oh, he gets the traction as well. So right now it seems that the wets was not a good choice.
Let's have a look at the chat then, because we can pop into that now and just have a look and see what everyone's saying. We just had 2 new comments, so I'll read them out for you to give you a bit of insight. I like interacting with the chat, if you didn't realise. More than JB does probably. Go on TNR, say another person, so TNR there.
Electro Dan catching Yarm as well. Electro Dan would love to get past Yarm since he's P2 in the championship and could get some points. Yellow flags in sector 3. Who's that for? Oh, now it's raining very heavily. Here goes Electro Dan on Yarm. Can he make the move? He can't. Not until turn 1 at least. See if he can get the traction.
It was TNR to Jonas. He's on the grass and letting cars pass because he is letting them pass. And here we go. Electro Dan's done it. Wow. We have a comment just come through from Billy saying, full wet's not good, enters 1 second quicker.
Yeah, I think they're more than 1 second quicker at the moment.
In I they must have had a call from their teams to put on full wets. There must have been something said like, oh yeah, by the way, in a minute
Yeah,
it'll
I
be full
think
wets.
maybe they've seen on the rain forecast that it's supposed to be heavy rain, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the full wets will be quicker. Because when you transition into it, usually the intermediates are still quite a bit quicker since you pushed away a lot of water.
Dantan here, trying to get past King David. Here he is. This is the period. This is like the rain we had today in the UK where I live. Very tricky weather conditions. Oh, they touch. Oh no, that's not good. But Dantan's through. Very tricky conditions it was where I was living today. Going to work and college for people. It was just very heavy rain, and it was just not very nice today.
Did you box for Inters?
No, I boxed for the wets, and it didn't work. I slid around a lot, and it was tricky.
Okay.
But so then I came back in and boxed for some dry tyres, and it was fine. So, yeah.
Okay.
What we learn, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, the gap has come down. It was 3.6. It's now 3.4. So the gap is coming down. I would say it's about 2 seconds. The wets are worse than intermediates. Maybe we'll see a difference with that, but Jaborgan, I'm sorry, is still 7th.
Yeah, it's catching up to Ryan Van Doom though, looking to make the move. Oh, here he goes, towards turn 9, down the inside. Can they keep it side by side yet? Yes, they can, and Jay Bogan goes through.
So, because of this, we're going to give you...
Oh, they crashed! Jay Bogan is out!
I don't think that's his fault, but I don't know. I didn't see it. I couldn't see it. I could not see it. I can see him in the wall. I don't know if that was his fault or not.
So Jay Bogan, he lost the back end going out to the final corner, kind of going out to the outside of the track, and yeah, Ryan Van Doom had nowhere to go.
Will we get a safety car? Will we?
Maybe we will.
This game is harsh. I'm no offence to anyone who plays this game, but this game's harsh with safety cars. They give hardly any out, and when they do, everyone's so happy to see them. So
yeah.
Maybe no, he's gone off, and no safety car. But look at this, King David pulled the gap back to Dantan. It's now 0.4. He was really far behind, so the wet tyres are coming back into it now.
Yeah, you know what? The wet tyres are quicker now, because Yoram is catching up to Electrodan again.
So they knew something we didn't.
Yeah, the tables have turned. Wow, the traction difference for King David versus Dantan.
Dantan's trying to keep on the dry side of the circuit. There is,
yeah.
You can see there's a tiny dry line. It's a very small dry line, of course, around here. But he's trying to keep on it.
To be fair, it's a line of less wet, I think.
Ah, fair enough.
Yoram now within half a second of Electrodan.
Jaborgan leaves, probably furious with what happens. We do feel for Jaborgan.
Yeah, he won't be happy.
If you're watching Jaborgan, you know what to do. Go to the stewards, or go to the stewards and send the footage. Maybe send footage to them if you've got anything.
Here goes Yoram. Thinks better of it.
I don't think he'll manage. I think first corner he'll try. But look at this, the
hang
leader.
on. Oh my god. Into the final corner, very well done from Yoram.
Oh, and we now have Festa's driver of the day. So Festa, who would you give your driver of the day to before the battle starts?
Ooh, I think fourth. He's gained a lot of positions, hasn't he?
Here they go. Before we talk about your driver of the day, very briefly, side by side they go. And it's going to stay the same, is it? No. What a move from Yarm. He's through, and Lord JB now maybe just being lapped. is what he probably is going to be. But over to you, back to your drive of the day again.
Yeah, I think either Dantan or Farth, who started basically at the back of the grid, and now P5 and P6. So well done to them.
Yes, to give you
stuck it out on the tires, and yeah,
I'm giving it
take
to
off.
I'm giving it to Dantan out of mine. It's been absolutely brilliant, done absolutely amazing. Maybe Yarum for doing a strategy call of a genius,
Yeah.
but you can't
Just
really.
to say, the only reason I'm leaning towards Farth is because Dantan had a spin earlier.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, Farth it is then. So Farth is today's drive of the day from the commentary box. We'll probably have to go out the commentary box, down some stairs, and talk to the people, tell them who it is. But yeah, it's not going to be a good idea to come out the commentary box, run down the stairs in this pouring rain. If you don't want to do it, I'll do it. I'm fine with that. Electro Dan.
I'll stay in here in the warmth.
Electro Dan trying to get past Yaron. Sorry, not Yaron. Trying to get past Laser Lord, and he does it. But can King David get through as well? If King David gets through, then we'll have two wets on the podium, and we'll ask them about their strategies. We will.
Yes, we most certainly will. Because this has been an absolute masterstroke of a strategy.
Oh, a slide from Laser Lord, a little twitch there. That means that closing the gap up does come King David, and straight through. What a move. Easy done pie.
Done and dusted.
Yes, he is. Oh, and a little
JB gets in the way.
Oh, JB, no. That'll be that might be looked at, I think.
Yeah, I got him. That was a bit clumsy from JB, I have to say.
Yeah,
I know what he was trying to do, but
Clarky Boy has been overtaken by Ryan Van Doom. He just slides down inside Ryan Van Doom. But
here goes King David on Electrodan. Oh, can't quite make it stick into turn one, but he gets the traction out of turn one, and he's through.
Just to tell you though, if you look down the order, Brian, is it Braille? Is that how you say it last time? Brayley, down in 12th. He's not he's not really closing in much on Langfeld, really.
No, it's not.
Which is a surprise, but side by side they go, and Clarky Boy back through on Ryan Van Doom. So Ryan Van Doom touches the back of Clarky Boy. That's not what you should do, Ryan.
Oh, Clarky Boy's back end is everywhere.
Yes, it is. We'll watch this bit up to this corner here, then we'll go back to your leader because they're so close to finish his lap. Here he is, and Ryan Van Doom's back through, but Clarky Boy, but Yarum into the second to last corner now. Absolutely brilliant drive from him. Qualified first with his last lap, pitted, came out in 7th, then got back to the lead, and now crosses the line to win your race there. Here comes King David in 2nd, and Electro down 3rd. 4th is a dead heat, but Laser Lord just gets it from Dantan. There he does. Great, there it is.
Laser Lord actually gets P3.
And Dantan, oh, we have a disappointment there. Side by side they go. Oh, that's Clarky Boy's in the wall.
Oh no.
Oh no, Clarky Boy, oh no. But Farth gets 6th, good move, good from him, and here comes Frederick. Great for him to see his confidence today in 7th. He'll be delighted with that, he will. As the rest now come across the line they do here. Let's just see where Clarky Boy's going to finish. As Clarky Boy gets tapped by Nate. So Nate probably will let the position come back. Well, no, he won't. Nate wants to get the position. Keeps it going, and Nate crosses now. But I think Clarky Boy has... No, he doesn't. Langfeld now coming to the line to cross. And we're waiting for Brylan to cross the line. As Laser Lord says podium finally in the chat. So we're going to try and talk to them in a minute. But what a race.
Yeah, great race.
As the people in the chat saying TMC Yarum baby, TMC Yarum, woo woo. Straight to the Stewarts for me. Straight to Stewarts. Okay. I know what you meant, stewards. Right then, I'll head down. I'll head down and tell them and to get their thoughts if you want.
Do you want me to run through the results?
Yes, if you want.
Yeah. Okay. P1,
So,
Yoram, well done to him.
Quickly, there was your podium, by the way. There was your podium. We'll head on to the points.
Sorry.
We're going to get there now. So here we go. Over to you.
Yeah. P1, Yoram, great strategy from him. King David, P2, also great strategy from him. Laser Lord, P3. Dantan, P4. Electro Dan, P5. 4th and 6th after starting 19th. Very well done. Yeah. Well done to Dantan as well. Ryan Van Doom, P7. Frederick S, P8. Nate, P9. Clarky Boy, P10. That rounds off the point scorers. And P11 was Langfjell. And then Brayley, Ryan Cut, Rocking Kid. And JB is the last finisher, I believe. No, T. Jonas is the last finisher. Retired was J. Bogan, Mike Bards, CBA, and Golden Crimson.
So yes, a really bad thing there for Jay Borken to crash out on the third to last lap. It really is, or fourth to last. Well, yeah, fourth to last lap. Really unlucky there it was for him.
Yeah.
There it was, but we're going to now get to the podiums. So hopefully the guys who came in the top three, just tell me their names and I'll see if I've got them on my friends list.
TMC Yarm, I can probably just...
TMC, I've got Laser Lord. Is Laser
suggested to you.
Laser Lord, TMC. No, I don't have Yarm. Who did one? Was it?
Yeah, I suggested him to you. You can just add him probably.
The other two? I have Laser Lord as a friend, but I don't think I have the other one, who is...
King David, I can add him.
I'll add him. There we go. And... King... Let me just check. I think I do have King David, but let me just check if I do. Sadly I don't, so we will... Do you have him?
No, but I can...
Right, I'm just checking... Well, you've suggested him, have you?
Yeah.
Okay, then we will add him as well, just to check if they all join. They probably might not.
It says the players you suggested doesn't have access to the party, it says. So I think you have to unlock the party.
Okay.
I think Laser Lord could join since he's friends with both of us.
Ah, fair enough. Right then,
So
I'll just head...
I'll invite them again.
I'll just head to the cars of the winning driver, then Yarm, and we'll stay on that if Yarm joins, that is.
Should we start with P3 while we wait?
If you just have you invited both of them?
I'm just inviting King David right now.
Okay then, that's fine. That's good then.
So is it King David 1 or just King David? Sorry.
Let me have a look. It's King David 1, by the way.
Okay.
So hopefully them two join. If they don't join, then we'll just have Laser Lord here. But Laser Lord, well done on a podium. And how do you think the race went then?
It went good. It's in this race, I mainly like keeping clean. A lot of collisions went on in front of me, behind me, and keeping on the road, especially in the wet period. It was difficult, but went pretty good.
Yeah, so in the wet, so when the wet period came, did you think you made the right strategy going on to the tyres you did?
Yeah, definitely at the time, because I saw Yaram and David really struggling and I was going pretty fast in comparison. And I thought it was looking really good, but then the rain got heavier and they overtook. But I'd say it's still the right strategy call.
Alright. And then, yeah, it was a very good drive though. I thought you did really well today. So,
Thanks.
anything Fester you want to add, or?
Yeah, no, just yeah, because we were saying about the tires and wet tires. We were saying the same thing at the beginning there. It looked like you were a lot quicker. I wasn't sure that it's going to turn towards the full wets.
Yeah, I was hoping it didn't, but unfortunately it did. But great drive by Yarum, he deserved it. So, yeah.
Yeah,
great drive from you as well.
Thanks.
it is not what you want to expect. So there's the winning car then, and this is what you win. So there we go. Yeah, great drive. Looking to next round then. So next time out, are you looking forward to the next circuit, which is I think Britain?
Yeah, definitely. One of my favourite tracks. So hopefully we can get good pace there, have good pace there and get a good result.
And hopefully, are you hoping that it's not a British summer there then, when it rains there? Or
I really hope it doesn't rain. My pace in the wet was bad, as you saw. Like Electro down on the same tyres have really taken time out of me.
Yeah, I think everyone loves Silverstone in the dry.
Yeah, it's one of the best tracks in my opinion.
Don't do what I did and get into corner 2 and then crash, because I couldn't because there was a car spun and I just hit straight into the back of him, so there's nowhere I could go.
It's fortunate.
But yeah, let me have a look at the championship and we'll see where you are in that at the start of the day. So you were 5th, and if my calculations are correct with your points, I don't know where Golden Crimson or Jay Borgen finished.
I think they're both DNF'd. I don't know.
Yeah,
Crimson definitely did.
Okay then. So you're now 3rd in the championship.
Oh, okay. That's pretty decent.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, you'll be 3rd. So, you happy with that then, or?
Yeah, at the moment I'll be happy to just get the first podium, but I want to really make a push to get after at least Yarum, because at the moment he's just pulling away by a lot.
Did you think you were going to get the podium then when in this, or do you think you weren't, because didn't you wasn't it 4th you finished, but then because of Electro Dan you came 3rd, is that right?
I knew he had loads of penalties. I heard he had 9 seconds, so I didn't have a doubt once it started raining that I have a good chance. But at the beginning, I did not think I'd be anywhere near the podium.
Oh, okay. Did you? So you had your goals. So at the start then, where did you have your goals set for then, or?
About top 5 would have been good, honestly. So I don't really like Austria that much.
Oh. So it's like, so this is one of your worst circuits then, taken in.
No, it produces good racing. I just don't like how it's too easy to overtake. Personally, like it's good to watch and stuff, but.
Yeah, it's quite easy to stay with someone in the DRS since it's like 60% DRS around the lap.
Yeah, like when I was King David, like probably about 8 tenths a lap faster than me, I stuck with him for DRS.
Yeah, he kind of pulled you along.
Yeah, for Electro Dan, which helped.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was, and as we saw as well, it was a crazy race as well, because if they didn't happen on, I think it was 3 laps to go, Jaborgan crashing out, he would have got a couple of points and would have stayed 3rd, but because he crashed out, you're now 3rd. So
yeah, I don't like to see drivers crash out, but getting another place in the championship's good.
do you think now you can take the championship to Yarum, or do you think he's
going to be difficult
storming away? Because I think after today, if I'm correct, you will be about 30 points behind.
Or more than that. Or 56, I think, coming into today, so I'm going to be another 10, so it'll be about 66.
Yeah.
So you won the race.
5, you're 5th. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You were 46 points behind today, so yeah. Do you still think that you've got
so
a good?
You'll be 56 points behind.
Yeah, but
probably 46. Yeah. So,
do you think you've got? Do you think you've got? So you don't think you've got a good chance then of?
Not yet. No, I really need Yarum to start not doing so well.
Yeah, so this is so to everyone here who is watching, this is Yarwin for you. Did not start the first round of the season, so didn't even turn up for Australia. Then he got a podium and he got the win and fastest lap in Bahrain. Then he came second, third, second, did not finish, did not start, and then he's got first in France and first today. So
It's looking like. Carry on, sorry.
No, keep going. Sorry, I interrupted you. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I was about to say, it looks like Yara's pulling away, and it looks like second and below are really getting into a fight. Like, I'm like only probably about 10 behind Dan, but a long way off Yara. So
are you hoping now then that second championship was going to be your goal for the season, or?
Of course, I want to win, but at the moment, Yara's looking very strong. That's all I'm saying at the moment. I'm not sure.
Okay then. Anything else, Fester, you want to talk about?
No, I think that's everything.
Okay then. I don't.
Thanks for joining us, Lace Lord.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, bye.
Bye then. So there you go. That was Lace Lord. I don't think any other driver is joining us, Fester.
No, it doesn't look like it. That's too bad. I wanted to talk about their mad strategies, but yeah.
Yeah,
I think we can talk about it a bit anyway, but yeah.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I'm just really kind of impressed that they figured it out to go on the wets. On the full wet, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know how they managed it really, because when you're going into it.
Yeah, I think because the Inters are quite decent for quite a long time. Even though it's raining hard, you can still go around quite okay. So yeah.
Yeah, because it was on lap 33, lap 32 when J Borgen crashed out, that we realised that the wets were getting quicker and quicker and quicker and getting faster, and then they were just overtaking. So
yeah,
and then yeah, it's a surprise. It's a surprise in my eyes, anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
But do you think he did have the right strategy, or?
At the beginning, no, I didn't. I didn't think it was going to be wet enough for the wets, but I was wrong, as I usually am. So
yeah.
Yeah, well done to the podium finishers, and yeah.
Yeah, so there we go. Then that is GP2. We can wait a little bit longer, but I doubt they're going to join.
Oh, I don't think so.
So there you go then. We're gonna end it there now for everyone. That is GP2. We're now looking at Yarm's car on the screen. We are not Yarm's car, the Toro Rosso car anyway, that Yarm races in. So yeah, Yarm is your championship leader heading out of Austria. It is. He will be leading the championship by about if we do our calculations correct here, he'll be leading the championship. I think it's maybe about 30 to 40 points gap lead. So it's there or thereabouts. Yarwum's for the taking at the moment. It's Yarwum's there to lose at the moment. But before we do go quickly, Fester, are you looking forward to, if you are doing GP2, looking forward to doing it at Britain?
Yes, I am. It's my favorite circuit.
Right then. So there we go then.
Hoping to get a podium next week.
Okay. Yeah, I hope you do, because it would be nice.
It's about time.
Yeah, it is. So there you go then, guys. That is it for GP2 here in Austria. Well done to Yarum and to everyone who did put on a great show today, and lucky to all of them who did crash out as well today. It has spiced up the championship to the ones who did crash out on all of that. And thanks to thank you, Festa, for joining.
Yeah, thank you.
Hope we do another one
As always.
together. We might be probably
Yeah.
doing next Monday on GP4, but
I would guess so, yes.
yeah, hopefully we are. Are you doing tomorrow night with JB or?
I don't know at this point.
Alright then, so that's something.
You will find out tomorrow.
Okay, then we'll find out tomorrow then if you're doing that or not. But yeah, so from all of us here in GP2, it's goodbye. Tomorrow night is the Premier Series, which you can watch the last time we're here, Austria, for SFR this season. And then we will then be in, on Monday, the Monday after, we'll be in Silverstone in Britain, of course, for SFR's first week. And then all of next week will be in Silverstone. From all of us here here at GP2 and from me, James or Cadwell, it's goodbye, and we'll see you guys for GP2 next time in Britain. So goodbye.
Bye bye.